Hello viewers and welcome to Newzim TV. I am Makanaka Masenya. My story is making the headlines. Harare residents plead with Chamisa after surprise visit to poor neighbourhoods. Anti-corruption campaign hiccups worries Chief Justice in the courts. Afro-China sued $7 million for stealing chrome in business. $1.2 billion liquidity mop up to tame exchange rate hikes. And in sports, Ziffa apologizes to Zimbabwe for AFCON group stage humiliation. Now for the news in greater detail. MDC leader Nelson Chamisa on Tuesday made an impromptu and surprise visit to Harare's high-density suburbs of Highfield, Budidiro and Glenview to get first-hand appreciation of the situation obtaining among the country's poor. Chamisa brought the mid-morning serene atmosphere that is the norm in the high-density areas to a standstill after the morning rush hours, walking into supermarkets and assessing the prices of basic commodities. The opposition met residents, vendors, and traders who all poured their hearts out about the economic hardships they are facing on a daily basis.
Samno kuti vanhu vese muno maifilds vanenge vachiuya kuzokora pana pasije
nemakanselas zvibhorani izvo zvide pasina zvibhorani pano taifa nekorera munomisi hatitombozivi mvura patete
apa vafana havana kana mabasa
tanzwa nekubirwa tauto tikatengesa vana tiwesa mari pahembe havana mabasa vana kungosiya ka 10 cents kaenda ende vana vari kuputa bhurongo kuno president
ndoipiyoyo
fodya yembanje ndodakuranisa vana panje tatambura nevana zvezvi tasira kurogwa nevana vana
havachazotoona nevana vadiki vari kurapesera kutokuruza kana kuita pamuviri
izvezvi tikutochengeta vasuru
nokuti
hapana zvokuita vana havakwanisi kuenda kuzvikoro hatina mari dzokuvaisa kuchikoro izvezvi mukatarisa mumusha meso mutuva zvikuru twega kuti nevavazama chechi zvangu dzokwanza chikafu zvinorwadza
mazana kutamba.
Security manning shops had a torrid time as they tried to control the crowds that followed the young politician. ZANU-PF Deputy Politburo Secretary for Youth Louis Matutu has said top party and government officials named on a list of connected people accused of sabotaging the economy have reportedly withdrawn their threats to sue. A confident Matutu told NewZimbabwe.com's current affairs program, The Agenda, on Monday that nobody was willing to carry the threats through, adding has explosive evidence against those listed as corrupt. The ZANU-PF Youth League last week accused, among other people, Party Secretary for Administration Obed Mpofu, Cabinet Ministers Priska Mpfumira and Joram Gumbo, Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe Governor John Mangudya, Information Minister Monica Mchangwa's son Neville, controversial businessman Wikno Chivayo, Grain Millers Association of Zimbabwe Chairperson Tefazo Msarara, and artisanal miners leader Henrietta Shwaya, among those behind the chaos in the economy. President Emmerson Mnangagwa was last week tasked by the Politburo to set up a commission of inquiry to investigate his lieutenants who have been fingered by the Youth League. Chief Justice Luke Malaba has bemoaned delays in disposing high-level corruption cases, giving rise to questions around President Emmerson Mnangagwa's sincerity to fight the scourge. Speaking on the sidelines of swearing-in ceremony of two Supreme Court judges, Justice Charles Hungwe and Nicholas Matonzi, on Tuesday, Chief Justice Malaba said Judicial Services Commission is worried about the situation. Mnangagwa promised swift justice for economic saboteurs and swore to uphold high moral standards, but the fight against graft seems to have stalled, with most cases bogged down by bureaucratic bungling. Former cabinet ministers Superman Wanzira, Ignatius Chombo, Walter Chidakwa, Walter Mzembi, and Xavier Kasukuwere are some of the political heavyweights who have been charged with corruption. Malaba said the solution is to ensure that the pending cases are disposed as quickly as reasonably practical. In the courts, Afrochine Smelting Private Limited Company is being sued for over $7 million after it allegedly stole chrome from another local company, Harare Private Limited. The case has spilled to the High Court after the Afrochine refused to pay for chrome despite demand from the plaintiff. Afrochine is being sued together with Diamond Cement Limited and One Wanda Mavinangano. According to Harare, the chrome was stolen from its chrome mining claim, commonly known as Mzila 6 Mine, registered under number 1199BM. Harare, in its declaration, wrote that none of the defendants has any right to enter upon the site of the claim or any right to the ore owned from the claim. Afrochine Smelting is a subsidiary of Tsingshan Iron and Steel Group of China and has chrome smelters in Selu near Chegutu. In business, experts have said the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe's decision to recall some $1.2 billion in local currency balances held as excess liquidity by financial institutions could help in suppressing parallel market rates. Last week, the central bank directed all financial institutions to transfer to the RBZ the Zimbabwean dollar that they are holding as counterpart funds for the foreign currency, historical or legacy debt, which government assumed at the rate of 1:1 between the local currency and the US dollar. These amounts had accumulated over a 3-year period from around 2017, owing to hard currency challenges, hence they could not be remitted. Economist Persistence Gwanyanya, in an interview with newzimbabwe.com Business, said the move will have a sterilizing effect rates and might improve the availability of hard currencies on the interbank market. We're taking a short break. We'll be back soon.
Many people have been asking me how did I manage it, because they could see that everything was there, everything was just happening, things were being paid. So I've told people that it was through Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. So I would advise everyone to join this Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Their policy is good because it took all the weight off my shoulders.
In sports, the Zimbabwe Football Association has apologized to all Zimbabweans following the Warriors' horrific and embarrassing show at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations finals currently underway in Egypt. Zimbabwe's national football team, the Warriors, were eliminated at the group stage with only 1 goal and 1 point, falling by 4-0 in their final Group A match against the Democratic Republic of Congo on Sunday. The Warriors had been expected to at least win against Congo after collecting 4 points from the same team in the qualifiers, including a win in Kinshasa. In a statement, Zifa said it is equally heartbroken because the intention was for the team to go further than the group stage and make history for our country, adding all effort had been harnessed towards that goal. To end this news bulletin, here's a recap of headlines once more. Harare residents plead with Chamisa after surprise visit to Hua neighbourhoods. Anti-corruption campaign hiccups worries Chief Justice. In business, $1.2 billion liquidity mop up to tame exchange rate hikes. And in sports, Zifa apologizes to Zimbabwe for AFCON group stage humiliation. Reporting for newzimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. For this and more stories, do visit our website www.newzimbabwe.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is News and TV.